Okay, so hey, what's up? I did not forget about this. I just, got a little busy. But the next verses are Matthew chapter 5, verses 13 to 16. And if I could sum up these verses, Jesus is essentially talking about who we are in Him and why He's purposed us. So He compares us to salt and He compares us to being the light of the world. So, the thing about salt is salt has a purpose. That's the thing that I'm continually thinking about as I read verses 13 and 16 is that we have a purpose in Him. Basically, if salt has lost its flavor, wherewith should it be salted? Like, why would you use it, basically? Then he also says, who would light a candle and then cover it? You don't do that. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It's not fulfilling the purpose of a candle. So what he's detailing in verses 13 and 16 is that we are made, we are saved, we are positioned as children of God to do good things. We are positioned to bring the light into the world, which is so dark. We are positioned to glorify God in heaven. People should look at us and see God. They should be able to see His Spirit. Like, oh wow, look at what they are doing, look at how they are living, look at the fruits in their life. That's what he's saying throughout this entire thing. One thing that this verse kind of has me thinking about is fear. I'm gonna see if I can tie it together. Hold on, it's like fear, where did you get that from? But it has me thinking about fear because that's something that I've dealt with personally. That's something that I've been delivered from. I know it's like, it's weird. It's like delivered from fear. You hear about being delivered from lust, being delivered from this, being delivered from that, being delivered from gluttony even. But fear, like what? You were delivered from fear? Yes, I was. Like in His name, He did it. And the reason why this verse makes me think of that is because it just talks about Him lighting the candle. It talks about us being the light because of Him. So it's like, because we are that, it doesn't make sense for us to want to hide ourselves or want to be scared and not do the things that He's calling us to do. So that's why it makes me think of fear. And it reminds me, who I am in Him. And it reminds me that He has lit the candle. He is pushing me to do those things. I can only do those things because of Him. And when I'm relying on Him, I don't have to be afraid. So that was chapter 5, verses 13 to 16. And then we're going to keep going and keep going over the Sermon on the Mount.